All right, last but not least, I want to talk to you about your cutting real quick. So everybody, again, I say this in just about every one of our videos, we know everybody is different. Everybody is comfortable doing different things. So for instance, I use a 2-inch little angle brush here everywhere I go. I don't use a 3 or 4. I'm comfortable with the 2. So nothing to a person that uses 3 and 4. We totally get why you use a 3 and 4. Loads up the paint a lot more. You get a lot further. We get all that. We have usually a lot of places that we're entertaining, several things to cut around, tight spaces and everything. I'm more comfortable with a 2-inch brush. So whatever you choose to use, there's no wrong or right way to go about that. It's whatever you're comfortable with. But what I can tell you about when it comes to your paint, your color, if you ask any painter that does this for a living, everybody has their own preference of paint, whether it be Sherwin-Williams, whether it be PPG. We are Behr guys, Behr Marquee. So it doesn't matter. There is no Chevy, Ford, Kia. Doesn't matter. Everybody is going to like something different. So the point is, whatever you choose to do, if you're a DIY, if you paint for a living, you're figuring out that, a lot of times when you paint, the streaks are just horrible. Make sure you are buying a quality paint. Be sure and spend that extra little bit of money per gallon. We know, we get it. We know it's expensive. We've got over $1,500 in paint alone dumped into this house. So we totally understand. But the reason a quality paint, you never know what you're up against. And I know a lot of people try to save a few dollars by getting something cheaper, $20, $25 a gallon. Our stuff's almost $60 a gallon. And there's a reason for that. This is a really dark, what appears to be something like a hunter's green. This color right here is called blank canvas. And as you can see, it is, it's like a really, really light cream color. So I just want to give you a demonstration here. Check this out. If I barely have any paint on here at all, just look at how hardly no paint on here at all. And already, we've actually covered over a lot of this dark stuff. If you take a cheaper paint, you're going to be lucky to get something like this, okay? In all fairness, a cheaper paint. And if you get really bottom of the barrel, how we feel, like a contractor grade, it's almost like putting colored water on a wall. So that is the reason behind our quality. Now, we never do one coat anywhere we go. We always do it twice. So if you are painting and at the end of the rainbow, you are seeing a lot of stuff where it did not cover correctly, it could be a mixture of a couple of things. You always want to paint walls 2 times. It doesn't matter if they're already painted. It doesn't matter to us if this was a light color and we are going over it with a light color. We always paint everything 2 times. That is what we give every individual when we paint. And on top of that, it's a quality paint. So I want to show you here. Check it. Now, for coat 1, let me just tell you this. For coat 1, that is quality coverage right there. Quality. Okay, we are not going to have a problem at all getting this to hide on the second coat. So, just that quick. You got just a smidge of bleeding right here, smidge right there if you can see it in the camera. But with a quality paint, quality, as quick as that was, this is pretty much, if you go down in the rankings, I'm not going to name any names of paint. We all know a cheaper paint. If you're spending $20, $25 a gallon, do yourself a solid and spend more money and get a quality paint, no matter who the manufacturer of the paint is. They're all great paints. It's just a matter of preference. But what you do not want to do is take on a job or your own home or anything like that, and as soon as you start painting, this is what you see. So same paint, same application, but this gives you an example of a cheap paint versus a quality paint. One coat, clear as day. Second coat is going to be no trouble over this dark hunter's green, as opposed to a cheaper paint, which is almost like colored water. Just our opinion. Hope this helps you at home. And as usual, we'll see you back real soon.